he sent me all kinds of CDs of different groups and music. And he said, on this one, I like the sax here, I like the singing here, I like the drums here, I like the keyboard here, I like this, piece of music in here, and, So those are the things I kind of like. He said, I'm not saying copy any of it, I'm just saying, where my head's at musically, okay. So I listen, I come up with something, and I think it's really a shame that I don't have that anymore. That's too bad. But whatever it was what you'd think a sci-fi show theme would sound like. What do I mean by that? I mean like fast, loud, something like that. So he comes and hears this thing and says, that's good. That's really very good. But, it's just a little overproduced, and, let's just try it again. But he was so nice. He was so really decent and respectful. Comes back again, same thing happens. I write something else along those lines, and he goes, I really appreciate your work and your time, and, and I know you're a really good composer, but, okay. The third time, same exact thing. And then I said, now look, I wasn't upset or impatient or anything. I just said, I have an idea. Why don't you, I didn't say, why don't you get lost and I'll take it from here, which I implied. Why don't, you go about your business and I'll go about mine. I'll try something. We'll start right from scratch. We'll throw all of this away. So he said, okay, good idea. He leaves, and I turn and I put my hand, actually my elbow, forearm on the keyboard, and there was this sound effect of this echo, delay echo effect on the piano sound, and it went da 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 ba 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 ba. And I said, oh, that's pretty good. No, I wonder if you do two notes, what's that sound like? Ba 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 ba. How about three? Ba ba da ba ba da ba. How about four? Ba ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's consider that. And he kept saying, I just make it simple. I just don't want overproduced and, and big and what you'd expect. I just really want it honest and simple. And I thought, okay, well, here's a good start with this da ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da da. Okay, and I thought, all right, what's next? The next thing is what goes under that. All right, let's just try one note, one single low pad with some other sounds in it, but on that note. I think that note was an A for all you people out there. So that's just holding da ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da da. That's good. All right, now what? There's something missing. Oh, it's the tune, it's the theme, it's the melody. All right, let's fool around with that. So on the piano, without any of that echo sound, I go da 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 da, whatever it was, and it slowly came to this ultra simple tune. And then the final ingredient was what plays it, what instrument plays the thing. And I'm thinking, well, this has to be really, really different. And what could that be? And I just kept experimenting with all kinds of sounds from my library. And here comes the whistle sound. There was this thing called Whistling Joe, number 126 on the Proteus synthesizer number. But it sounded pretty good. And my wife, she's hearing this. She's walking, the door was open. She's walking outside in the backyard. She comes, he says, what the hell is that? That's really good. That's really interesting. I said, you think so? She said, yeah, it's got this eerie kind of whistle thing and this simple accompaniment that's going along with it. And do you think it should be more than that? And I said, well, I don't know. Let's just see what he says. And you know. And I said, hey, you can whistle too, right? Yes. Well, how about, you know, humming along with it or whistling along with it? And she, oh no, blah, blah. Anyway, I got her to do it and combined it in there. Anyway, so he calls up and he says, anything cooking? You got anything going? I said, yeah. I'd like you to hear this anyway. He comes over and he hears it, and typical Chris Carter fashion, he's listening and sitting there, and I'm watching him. I'm watching for any kind of, you know, reaction, and not much. And then he finally says, I like that. That's good. All right, let's go with it. Okay. So I thought, boy, that was easy. You know, we should have started that from the beginning. So that was how the theme came to be.